God Speaker. God Speaker, another issue about Adnan Chief Minister Ahmad Muhammad to address is good governance. God Speaker. The two most important issues ingredients of good governance is transparency and accountability. Especially when it comes to the executive branch of the government, the cabinet minister, when they make decisions, whether it's good, whether it's a conflict of interest. What is a conflict of interest? Conflict of interest, it comes about, let me find the definition so that, if you want to look at the definition, or you want to do it for me? We can define a conflict of interest as a situation in which a person has a private or personal interest sufficient to appear, sufficient to appear, that's the important thing, to influence the objective exercise of his or her duty. The conflict in a conflict of interest exists, whether or not a particular individual is actually influenced by the personal interest. So it's a very high standard. Appeal or sing is good enough as a conflict of interest. A very simple case, Mr. Speaker, is recently the appointments of the Deputy Chair of Civil Municipal Council. The Minister in charge of the local government, Dato' Sri Wong Sungko, in general appointed Dato' Wong Kiyu, his son, to the Chair of SMC. Okay. The senior minister in charge of the local government appointed his own son to the Chair of SMC, Deputy Chair. Mr. Speaker, that appointment had caused uproar in the community of Cebu and all of Sarawak. People see red over this. They see a conflict of interest in the discharging of that. The newspapers, especially the Chinese press, had to go on that, and then our senior minister came up and said he did not actually appoint his son to the post, but it was approved by the deputation minister. Mr. Speaker, we don't fool ourselves here and thought we can fool the world. The minister in charge of that ministry was approved the application, whatever, or whether there's appointment or not. The cabinet already endorsed it. Simple as that, Mr. Speaker. If we don't condone it, it's nothing that's not against the minister of local government. But if we allow that, Mr. Speaker, are we telling our Sarakian that the BN government allow the cabinet minister to appoint their son for any post they want, to allocate them to them, to allocate projects to them? That is the question, Mr. Speaker. I think the new chief minister should make a stand on this, whether the appointment is moral and right, whether the appointment is just. Mr. Speaker, we are answerable to the people, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, on Hudud. Nobody likes Hudud. But maybe there is one within the Sarawak government, there is one. I read from the news that Assistant Minister in the Chief Minister Department is Government Affairs has in the press said that when it comes to about the private member views the table in Parliament over the implementation of Hudud in Kelantan, and I quote, Sarawak will comply with any decision or stand of the PM on the motion of the private bill Hudud. Mr. Speaker, when an Assistant Minister in the Chief Minister Department for Islamic Affairs said that it seems like the stand of the state government, unless the CM in this finding out, put it very bluntly, it is against the principle of a multiracial society. It is against the federal constitution on freedom of religion. It is against the Malaysian agreement to the formation of Malaysia. Lord Speaker, thank you. I'm going to stop at the speed of that. Okay? We got the government department that say public services. Government department, whatever the project image of the government. And you got the government ministry, the attitude, the efficiency in service had caused by the national state government a lot actually in the election. Well, same many ministry, I'm going to pinpoint one because that's enough time. LPKP, Commercial Licensing Board of Sarawak. LPKP, I had talked about the shortfalls in last November budget setting because what they do is granting licenses, give licenses to commercial vehicle. Any commercial vehicle, you want to be on the road, you need a license. And when they pull back, when they are slow, and when they don't act accordingly, our economy suffers. After that, in November, I went back. 6 months after I came here, they are supposed to meet every month the board for approval, to do through application in approve application for your record, Lord Speaker. Until now, this year, January to April, they have only 2 board meetings. You're supposed to have 4, they cut down to 2. And Lord Speaker, what is the government going to do about that? Are we going to do something about it? Or we just keep our eyes closed? Or keep our mouth shut? Lord Speaker. The director, the chairman of the board of directors, and the secretary of LPKP must be held answerable if they cannot give a sufficient explanation why they caused such a delay. Lord Speaker, with that, I conclude. Thank you.
Can you stop? Just stop.